Some Madison City middle and high schools will be incorporating the DA's decision into today's lesson plan.
Joining us to talk about how the district is handling the Robinson decision in reaction is Superintendent Jennifer Cheatham. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks. Good morning.
So my parents as educators always like to use everything as a teachable moment. What is the teachable moment here?
I think that's the way we're approaching it. We're not requiring that any teacher use the DA's decision instructionally. I don't think that's appropriate. We are suggesting that they use it if they're comfortable. I'd rather students learn about this with full information available, hearing about the decision from the DA's mouth, if not live, at a later date, as opposed to finding out about it through their Facebook feed. I think it's important to us as educators for our students to be critical thinkers, to examine not only what's happening in their community, but what's happening across the country. And we do see this as a teachable moment. I also think that having the discussion in school as part of a lesson in a structured environment is a more responsible way for students to learn about the decision, process it, and make sense of it.
So how do you handle, especially for today, because the decision's going to come around 2:30, and some schools get out like 2:35, your later schools after 3. So is it something that you were hoping that their teachers will be able to be with them when the decision comes down? Or, because that's going to be, it's hard to gauge for today with timing. We
have to be very nimble right now. I mean, we don't get to set the clock for the DA. And for our middle schools, they get out at 2:37. So most likely middle schoolers will not be having that opportunity today, but depending on the teacher, the classroom, the interest, the school, they may have it at a later date. I do think it's important for the community to know that we've worked really closely with Madison Police, with community leaders around the district, to ensure to the extent possible that students will be safe when they're leaving school. It will be a bit challenging that students will be learning about this in some schools as they're walking out the door or right afterwards. So we want to make sure that we're present in the community. I want parents to be having these discussions with their students so that they know what their students' plan is for getting home safely. I think that will be very important today.
All right. Dr. Cheatham, thank you very much, and good luck today.
Thank you.
You can stay with News 3 throughout these breaking developments. We'll be live airing the decision here on the station, News 3, as it's announced this afternoon. You can also follow along at our website, channel3000.com.